California lawmakers are introducing a bill dubbed as the Stop Nick Shirley Act. So Nick Shirley is an investigative journalist. He's been investigating fraud schemes in state to state. You think of Minnesota and the daycare fraud that's been going on in a lot of other states other than Minnesota. You think of the Medicare fraud in California, where illegal aliens are gaining all kinds of, basically, it's frauding the system. They're getting all kinds of money, and it's not lawful. So the bill in California says that if somebody, quote unquote, feels threatened, like feels pressure to give information in any way, or if somebody contacts, like basically an individual person, if they contact an organization or a person associated with some kind of government organization or non-government organization, and if they, like I said, they feel threatened by it, the person could be fined $10,000 or even imprisoned for doing that kind of work. So what it is, it's there to shut down any kind of independent journalism, because I guess, in the case of California, their Medicaid fraud was quite embarrassing. And they want to institutionalize it, basically institutionalize the fraud by preventing people from actually using their First Amendment. So, it's totalitarianism, obviously. You're institutionalizing the fraud. We're seeing that more and more in countries around the world where they're doing that. I made a video, I think a month ago, where I talked about the institutionalized fraud that Japan is doing with their accounting. You're seeing it here, where you're not allowed to criticize certain groups of people. You see it in Europe, where they're not allowed to criticize certain groups of people. What they're trying to do is they're trying to shut down any kind of independent thought. That's what they're attempting to do. They're trying to shut down people's ability to investigate independently or gain information that's not sanctioned by the system. It is absolutely horrible. The Stop Nick Shirley Act. He's not allowed to do independent journalism. This is unbelievable. In California, I don't know if this is going to pass. I wouldn't be too surprised. But really, it should be struck down as unconstitutional. Of course, somebody would have to challenge it, but it is actually incredible that this is even being proposed. And really, it's just a cover-up for, the fraud and the irresponsibility that is in the government. It's titled AB 2624. And so anyway, and Nick Shirley posted on X that this is being proposed after he, like I just said, exposed the fraud that was going on in California. So anyway, I'll put a link in the description below. You can read it for yourself. But it really blows my mind how in the United States, the traditionally freest country that had ever existed on this planet in human history, they're going to imprison people for doing independent journalism. That's unbelievable.